Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we cut through the noise and get to the heart of what makes great literature tick. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic works of ancient Greek literature, the Iliad. This epic poem has been a cornerstone of Western literature for millennia, and its influence can still be felt in art, literature, and culture today. The Iliad is significant not only because of its age, but also due to its profound exploration of human nature, war, honor, and the complexities of the human condition. But the Iliad is more than just a war story. It's an examination of what it means to be human, with all our flaws, weaknesses, and strengths. To understand the Iliad's significance, we need to consider its historical context. Ancient Greece was a collection of city-states, each with its own culture, politics, and mythology. The Iliad emerged during the 8th or 7th century BC, a time when oral storytelling was transitioning into written literature. This epic poem was likely composed by Homer, a blind poet who drew upon earlier myths and legends to create his masterpiece. In terms of literary background, the Iliad relates to the broader tradition of ancient Greek epic poetry, which includes works like the Odyssey and the Argonautica. These poems shared common themes, such as the struggle between fate and free will, the importance of honor and reputation, and the complexities of human relationships. The Iliad has also been influenced by earlier mythological stories, like the tales of the Trojan War and the exploits of the Greek heroes. One of the key literary devices in the Iliad is its use of characterization. Homer's characters are multidimensional and nuanced, with rich inner lives and complex motivations. Take Achilles, for example, who is both a fierce warrior and a deeply emotional person, driven by his rage and grief over the death of his friend Patroclus. Or consider Odysseus, the cunning king of Ithaca, who embodies the values of intelligence, strategic thinking, and loyalty. The Iliad's exploration of honor is another significant theme. In ancient Greek culture, honor was a multifaceted concept that encompassed personal reputation, familial loyalty, and civic duty. Homer explores this idea through characters like Achilles, Odysseus, and Hector, each of whom embodies a different aspect of honor. As the old masters would say, honor is a heavy burden, and the Iliad shows us just how crushing that burden can be. The poem's use of imagery and symbolism is also noteworthy. Homer's descriptions of battle scenes, landscapes, and mythological creatures are vivid and evocative, drawing the reader into the world of ancient Greece. The shield of Achilles, for example, is a powerful symbol of his identity as a warrior and his connection to the divine. The Iliad has had a profound impact on Western literature and culture. You can see echoes of the Iliad in films like Gladiator and Braveheart, as well as in novels like The Song of Achilles and The Silence of the Girls. And it's not just literature. The Iliad has also shaped our understanding of history, philosophy, and even psychology. But why does the Iliad remain relevant today? For one thing, its exploration of human nature is timeless. We're still grappling with the same questions about honor, duty, and the human condition that Homer posed over 2,500 years ago. Moreover, the Iliad reminds us that literature has the power to capture the complexities and nuances of human experience in a way that few other art forms can. The Iliad's continued relevance is also due to its ability to speak to contemporary issues and concerns. Consider, for example, the poem's portrayal of war and its effects on individuals and society. The Iliad shows us the brutal realities of conflict, the devastating consequences of violence, and the long-lasting impact of trauma on those who experience it. These themes are just as relevant today, in an era marked by ongoing conflicts, social unrest, and personal struggles. Its exploration of war, honor, and human nature is both devastatingly simple and profoundly complex, much like life itself. As the good writers I've known would say, the truth is in the telling, and the Iliad tells us truths about ourselves and our world that we do well to remember. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.